The jungle isn't quiet tonight. A sudden scream cuts through the darkness. Something massive is running, fast. Then a flash of orange explodes through the tall grass. For the first time in years, the king of this forest isn't hunting. He's being hunted. The first light of dawn spills slowly across the dense jungles of India. Mist hangs between the trees like drifting smoke, and the air carries the scent of rain-soaked leaves. In this quiet, ancient world, a shape begins to move. It glides through the tall grass with the silence of a passing shadow. The Bengal tiger has awakened. Every creature around it feels the change instantly. Birds pause their songs, deer lift their heads in alarm, and the forest itself seems to inhale. The tiger does not rush. It moves with a calm confidence shaped by thousands of years of instinct. Each step lands softly, every muscle controlled with perfect precision. Its orange coat glows faintly under the soft morning light, stripes bending and straightening as the animal slips between trees like a living flame. To understand the tiger is to understand solitude. Unlike lions that depend on prides, the tiger rules alone. Its territory stretches across swamps, forests, and riverbanks, sometimes covering more land than a small city. Every corner of this territory carries its scent, a silent message carved into the landscape. This land belongs to me. The animals of the forest know these boundaries well. They can sense the tiger long before they ever see it, and many never see it at all. The tiger's ability to disappear is almost supernatural. One moment it stands in front of you, the next it becomes part of the earth and shadows. That invisibility is its greatest weapon. Hunting begins long before the chase. The tiger listens, it waits, it studies the patterns of prey, where they drink, how they move, when they lower their guard. Patience defines every moment. Hours may pass without a single step. Then with a tiny shift of weight, everything changes. When the tiger commits, it becomes pure motion. The forest erupts as muscle, speed, and force explode into action. A single leap can cover more distance than most animals can run in seconds. The kill is quick. The silence afterward powerful. In that silence is the truth of the jungle. Survival here is earned. Yet even this powerful hunter begins life in complete vulnerability. Deep inside a hidden den, a tigress curls around her newborn cubs. They are small, blind, and fragile, unable to even walk. For them, the world is warmth, breath, and heartbeat. The mother rarely leaves their side during the first weeks. When she does, she moves with urgency, knowing that danger hides everywhere. A rival tiger, a hungry predator, even a heavy storm can end a young life in moments, but she is determined. For nearly 2 years, she will teach them the secrets of the forest, how to move without sound, how to stalk with purpose, how to become invisible among leaves and light. Watching her guide them through their first steps is witnessing the raw heart of nature. The cubs play constantly, tumbling, wrestling, biting softly at each other's necks. Yet even their play is practice. Every pounce, every chase, every hide-and-seek moment is shaping the hunter they will become. Their mother watches, correcting them with subtle growls, encouraging them with gentle nudges. When danger approaches, she becomes a wall of muscle and fury, standing between them and the world. Her devotion is absolute, but in this unforgiving environment, not all cubs survive. The forest chooses. Hunger, weather, accidents, and rival males claim many young lives. Those that endure grow stronger with each passing day. Their eyes sharpen, their bodies harden, and their instincts awaken. Eventually, a moment arrives when the mother steps back. Her cubs must now face the world alone, just as she once did. As the young tiger steps into the forest alone for the first time, the world feels impossibly vast. Every sound seems sharper, every shadow deeper. The jungle that once felt safe under the watchful eye of its mother now stretches endlessly in every direction, filled with both opportunity and danger. The young tiger must now learn the ancient rules of survival that no parent can fully teach. Hunger becomes its greatest motivator. Fear becomes its cautious guide. And instinct becomes the silent voice that tells it when to move, when to wait, and when to fight. Nights are long and filled with unfamiliar noises. The The tiger listens to distant calls, the rustling of leaves, the heavy footsteps of buffalo. Slowly, it begins to understand the language of the jungle. Establishing territory is the first challenge. The tiger roams miles in search of a place it can claim. Each area it enters carries the scent of others. Males older, stronger, more experienced conflicts are inevitable. Sometimes a warning growl or a charged stare is enough to avoid a fight. Other times, claws collide, and the forest echoes with roars. These battles are brief but brutal. Only the tiger that stands firm earns the right to stay. The rest must move on. Through these trials, the young tiger grows, its muscles thickening, its confidence rising. Over time, it finds a stretch of land with enough prey, water, and shelter to call its own. With each mark left on a tree trunk, it declares its presence to the world. I am here, and I am strong. Life as an adult tiger is a cycle of motion and silence, danger and patience. Waterholes become critical points of life. Here, prey gathers, and the tiger waits in tall reeds with unbroken focus. Sometimes it must wait hours, even days, for the perfect chance. A single mistake means wasted energy and empty stomachs. A single success means survival for another week. The tiger's body, built for power, can fail quickly if food becomes scarce. Each hunt is a balance between hunger and exhaustion. But with time, the tiger masters this balance. It becomes the unseen ruler of its land, feared by prey and respected by every animal that shares the forest. Yet the greatest danger the tiger faces does not come from the wild. As villages grow and farms stretch deeper into forest edges, the tiger's world shrinks. Paths once used by animals turn into roads. Clear water becomes muddy. The sounds of machines replace the songs of birds. When prey disappears, tigers are sometimes forced to move closer to human settlements. Fear drives people to defend themselves, often with tragic consequences. The tiger becomes a symbol of conflict, misunderstood and blamed for a struggle humans created. Each lost tiger is more than the death of an animal. It is the fading heartbeat of the entire ecosystem. Despite these challenges, hope slowly rises. Conservation efforts across India, Nepal, and Bhutan are reshaping the future. Forest guards patrol protected lands day and night. Communities learn to coexist with the tiger, understanding that a living forest brings them clean water, fertile soil, and stable weather. Camera traps capture images of tigers returning to places where they vanished years before. Cubs play in sunlight where silence once ruled. Scientists track their movements, ensuring they remain safe. Together, these efforts form a fragile but determined shield around the last wild tigers of the world. As decades pass, these powerful cats adapt, learning to navigate a world shaped by human hands. They avoid roads by traveling at night. They learn new paths to rivers. They find pockets of deep forest where they can hunt and raise their young. The tiger's resilience becomes its greatest strength, allowing it to survive even when the odds seem impossibly stacked against it. And so, the cycle continues. Somewhere deep in a hidden valley, a new tigress curls around her newborn cubs, their tiny bodies pressed against her warmth. Outside, the forest hums with life. The legacy of centuries flows into this new generation. Each cub carries within it the spirit of the wild, the promise of strength, the memory of ancestors who walked the earth with the same silent grace. Their future depends on the choices of today, on the willingness of humans to protect the land they all share. As night falls, a grown tiger moves through the darkness with quiet authority. The moonlight paints its stripes in silver. Its eyes glow with determination. It steps onto a ridge overlooking its territory, listening to the sounds of the forest. In that moment, the tiger stands not just as a hunter, but as a symbol of endurance, balance, and the delicate beauty of life itself. The jungle breathes with it, the earth remembers it. And as long as its footsteps echo between the trees, the wild will never be truly silent.